What's up? YouTube, Twitter, MySpace, and all of the above. This is Tone 202, and I've been, let me say this. I do believe in the Creator. I do believe that Jesus died for our sins. I do. I'm not ashamed of that. I am not the best practicing Christian or someone who is Christ like. However, I do believe that He exists. He's very real. I think that hell is very real. And I don't mean the hell on earth, I mean the hell up under the earth. The universe of hell, the universe of heaven. And I'm saying that to say, um, lately I've been having, well, let me reframe from that lately. For the last 10 years, I've been having these dreams. And there are a lot of people who are dreamers. And I feel compelled to tell what my dreams were about. I'm not crazy or nothing. And I know there's people who are having the same dream. I don't think I'm special. I think I'm part of a whole. And so here it is. For one, I know dreams are influenced by your surroundings, what you see, what you hear, what you do. And a lot of these dreams aren't influenced by that. However, lately, for the last maybe 4 years, they've been coming out with dreams that are world ending. And I don't mean aliens coming down or anything like that. I mean movies like The Road with Viggo Mortensen in it. And Denzel Washington just had a movie out called The Book of the Book of Elijah, the Book of Isaiah, one of those. The Book of, and it was about the Bible, but it was a world had already ended. And then there was The Day After, where New York and the whole East Coast was frozen because of a weather change. However, people did survive. And then there is, of course, 2012. Now, when I say world ending, I don't mean the world as being destroyed. I mean life as we know it, civilization as we know it, has come to a abrupt halt. And I have been having dreams like these movies for the last 10 years, long before they were even out. But it's amazing how within the last 4 years, all of these movies have come out. And there's been some other movies like that before, but these ones all hint around the same thing. Now, as far as when I seen the movie The Day After, I thought to myself, I saw this movie already in my dreams. I had a dream where the world was destroyed, excuse me, society was destroyed, or as the world as we know it was destroyed by water. Not all of the world. The social structure that we had collapsed because the water destroyed almost everything and almost everyone. In my dream, 385 people survived. And I was one of them, but that doesn't make me special. It was just my dream. And I was on a boat with 12 other people, and we were paddling in New York trying to find if anybody else survived. So there was a bunch of us. Like I said, there was 385 people who survived, but we were all spread all over the world. And I've had a reoccurring dream about Chicago. Why Chicago? I don't know. I've been dreaming about Chicago long before I've been there. I didn't go to Chicago until last year, but I've been dreaming this dream for many years. And when I saw Chicago and where it sits right on the water, I was like, wow. But I've had this dream over and over again. They used to come to me like once every 2 months. Then they start coming to me once a month. Now they come to me once a week. Chicago. I was in Chicago and I was in this building, really nice office building, obviously downtown, skyscraper. And some guy came running in and he was like, "There's a tidal wave coming." And no sooner than he said that, all of the glass plate windows just crashed in with water and the building started filling up immediately. I hit the stairs. I tried my best to run to the top. The whole building is swept off of its foundation and it's floating. It actually bobs. And I make it to the top of the building, which starts turning sideways, and notice that there are some other buildings standing, but there's a very few of us who made it to the top, and the water is black. So basically, it goes down, and then it comes up, and then it starts to bob, and then it starts to sink again, just like a boat would. And I've had that dream several times. Always the same thing. Always the same thing. The black water, the building being swept off its foundation, and I believe that is Chicago. And like I said, I had that dream long before I went there. I'm not saying this to scare anybody, but I'm saying this because I think I'm supposed to. I'm not weird or, you know, I'm not in a cult or any stupid thing like that. But there's a reason why people like myself, not that we're any different than anybody, but we're just some of these people who accept dreams. We are part of a whole. There are other people who have other abilities. And I think that the creator is talking to dreamers and saying, you need to say this. So I am one of those people. And there's a good chance that somebody listening is also one of those people and have had the same dream. So I don't know what people can do with this information because a lot of us can't afford to just get up and move to Africa. However, these dreams are very vivid and they're very real to me, and I know I can't afford to go anywhere. I don't know what to do with them. I guess it's probably a good time for a lot of people to think about their lives and think about what they're doing in their lives and when it will end. And now we have this global scare of the tectonic plates moving and volcanoes going off in weird areas, and it's been happening. And you see the one in Europe. There was another one not even a month from that went off in the ocean. And that volcano wasn't supposed to go off for the longest time, but nonetheless, it has went off. The one in Europe went off, and it halted, all kind of air traffic for hundreds and hundreds of miles. And you've seen what it done to us. It just stopped us from moving. And then you got the one in Yellowstone Park, and that is the volcano in Yellowstone Park is called a super volcano. I don't know what the exact name of that one is, but it's one of 5. And it's supposed to go off every 640 years, just like the movie said. And there's a lot of scientists and, people who study volcanoes and world history who believe it's really going to go off in 2012. Do I believe that it's going to go off in 2012? I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm just a dreamer. I'm just a guy, I've never studied it. But what's really interesting is it looks like it could, simply because there was, back in the 30s or 40s, there was a ship a ferry boat in Lake of Yellowstone that went down. And that ferry boat, it hit the bottom, but that ferry boat it's visible today. So either the water has gotten lower or the bottom of the lake has risen. And I'm here to tell you that the bottom of the lake has risen. And they think that that will explode in a couple years. Like I said, I don't know. I can't confirm that because I don't know. However, it's evident that it is rising. And I don't know, people. This is just, like I said, I'm just a dreamer. Somebody who got a couple messages. I've had other dreams of hell. I've had a few dreams of heaven. The one of heaven's going to take me a while to explain, which I don't have. and very interesting. So be careful out there. I guess we need to think about what we're doing and when we're getting out of here. All right. Peace. Have a good day.